Welcome to Candid Conversations. I am your host, Coach Grand Canions, alongside my co-host, Simply Net.
That would be me.
Wookie. And Coach Karen.
Coach Karen.
Notice how I did it professional this time?
You did. You did. It threw me off.
It threw you off?
I was throwed off.
You were throwed off?
Yeah.
You look cute with the Falcons hat on. They be getting on my... I love the Falcons, but you just wore it. She ain't no Falcon fan. I am.
No.
But they disappoint me. I'm from the A.
Falcons and Tupac about in the same boat right about now.
What?
They win. Ain't they bad? Ain't that what you said? They was bad?
I just say that. I say that every week. Sorry as hell.
I went too far.
And then when we do good, I act like...
I went too far.
Anyway, welcome to Candid Conversations. And we are your host. And thank you for watching on our YouTube channel. We would love for you to subscribe.
Yes.
And click the notification bell so that when we drop a video, you'll be notified whenever. You like the way I did that? I got to say thank you all because this show is sponsored by our latest film project, movie series on Tubi and Prime. It's called Decisions.
Are never black and white.
Say it again.
Decisions are never black and white.
All right. And they aren't. And, we've had thousands of people watch them. Super duper excited. Thank you so much to everybody who's watched, who's requested a season 2 coming your way soon. Mm-hmm. All right. But that's what we're going to do. Last week's podcast. Oh, man.
That was,
all I can say is.
I was sad for the both of them last week. I really was.
I was just sad because when you don't get your rocks off, it's tough. Sexual frustration is a tough thing. That leads me to the letter this week. Whew.
Have you ever been frustrated sexually in this relationship?
Yes.
Be honest.
Yes.
Why?
When we wasn't vibing those years ago.
We were still
like. No, we weren't because both of us. Sometimes I be mad, but I want to bust, but I don't know how to approach you.
I'm going to tell you what makes me a little upset when I'm mad and I don't want you to touch me, but you touch me and it feel good. I be like, God, why I gotta feel so good? Go ahead.
You still try to stay in your mad.
Yeah, for a minute.
But yeah. So when we weren't vibing that time, when we were going through that stuff, I was sexually frustrated because you didn't want to have sex because you was mad, and I still wanted to have sex even though I was mad. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to bust.
Bust.
And not talk out. We ain't got to talk afterwards. I be wanting to say, just shut the up. Just shut up. And let me, But I'm just saying. But you wasn't about that life. I want to say, So, Taylor, question for you.
You sound like a pterodactyl.
Can you, if you mad at your partner, can you have sex with them like in a good, can you still go along with it?
Not all the time.
Not all the time? Not all the time. Big P!
Sure. You're a nigga.
He said,
I think all men can.
Big piece of sure.
I think all men can.
It doesn't matter to me.
I can't because I'm not feeling sexual.
That's her favorite line. Oh my God. Y'all, her favorite line. I'm not feeling sexual. I be like, well, I am. I don't give a damn. Then I have to TSP. Hey, look, that's what I say. TSP. You know what? I don't want people looking at this and be like, TSP.
Never mind. Let's keep going. That's a joke for
that's just a joke between us.
Yes.
All right, Ned. So I got a letter.
Okay.
And here it is. All right. So I want to read it, and I want to put on my glasses. This deep. Oh, this deep. This is my trigger warning. Trigger warning.
Okay.
Dear Coach Ken, brother. He started off with brother. I'm desperate, and I need your advice. He said, for real, for real. Mm-hmm. He said, my wife and I have been married 5 years. Things weren't going well. She said I was constantly working roughly 60 to 70 hours a week trying to build a business. to take care of my wife and my 2 children. We were constantly arguing and fighting over small things. My wife asked for a break from each other. She said she really needed a break. She needed space to determine if she still wanted to be in a marriage. I objected, but I said, okay. So I moved in with my brother. While kicking it with my brother, we went out a few times just to get away from work and keep my mind off of the problems with my wife. While I was out, I met someone who was fun, non-confrontational. We laughed. I started liking her. We started hooking up. I told myself it didn't count because we were on a break. My wife called me about after 6 months. We had talked on and off during that time, and she said that she wanted her family back, and she cleared her mind and thought that it would be best for us to get back as a family. And I was excited about it. I ended with the other woman immediately. Everything was good for a couple of months until the other woman called my wife and told her what happened. My wife was devastated. She said, how could you? Here I am taking care of our kids. And I said, well, technically we weren't together. We were on a break. I didn't know what to do, but I was like, you were the one who decided you wanted to take a break. I feel like I didn't necessarily do anything wrong. Please help me, Hezekiah, because she's ready to walk out the door.
Hezekiah Walker, she walking.
What? His name Hezekiah.
You didn't get it. That just went above your head.
Oh, is that a song? Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right, Coach, what would you do? She said,
Oh my
please help.
gosh.
You the coach in this one. You the coach.
I feel like they were still married.
They were still
They
married.
were still communicating.
Yes.
So he was still.
He said that. Now, let me give you a little backstory. He said they weren't communicating as much because she really needed to take space because she was trying to decide, am I going to stay in this relationship or not? Now, his thing is when they got back
He cut
I
it
cut it
off.
off immediately. When you told me you wanted to be back with me, I cut it off immediately is what he said, Coach, immediately.
So she hit him up after 6 months.
See,
He
they
didn't
had been
wait
talking
long.
sporadically.
He didn't wait long.
And he paid child support. I think he started messing with the girl about 3 to 4 months after.
So he thought it was over for good?
No,
Or
he
he
didn't
just
think it
was
was
like,
over. He knew
why
they
she
were on a
take a
break.
break? This my cue to go up in something.
And her thing was, because we took a break, we were still married.
Yeah.
I'm taking
That's
care
how
of
I
your
would
kids.
feel. That's how I
He
would
said,
feel.
and then his thing was, you taking a break, how come we can't work on this while we together? You trying to figure out whether you wanted to be married.
He said that afterwards, after he got caught up in the phone call.
No, because he said he didn't want to take a break. She wanted to take the break. And he said 6 months. Hell, he didn't know whether it was on or off.
So Hezekiah, in my opinion, you cheated.
Okay.
You were still married. And whether that was, because in the eyes of the law now, you still married, right? You cheated. And so how do you get back from that? How does one recover from that, Ken? Because he feels justified in what he did. Like
He doesn't
feels
completely feel justified, but that's what he's saying
That's
to
the story
combat.
that he's
He doesn't
going with.
feel justified because I asked him, I said, well, what if she did the same thing? He's like, hell no, I'm still married. Well, see, then I get it. I know, but his hope, but he's like, Coach, I get that. He said, I was wrong. I'm just going, he didn't try to,
You
say
know
it.
what gets me? There's always, and I'm going to say this word because it just fits here. There's always a different rule.
Mm-hmm.
It is never equal when it comes to a dick and a chick. It is never equal. There's always a different standard. It is always, the woman always has to be the holy one, the standard one, and the man should be, look, he didn't know what was going to go on. He didn't. It's always a different standard when you're dealing with a dick or a chick. And that's just it.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
A dick and a chick.
Yeah, it just came up right here. Audience, what would you do? What would you tell him to do, and what would you advise her to do? I don't know if they're both your clients. I don't know if they're both.
Yeah, so let me
listen.
tell you what's going on. She is contemplating walking away from the relationship now for good because she said that is betrayal.
Do you think that's just an excuse?
No, I think she's literally hurt at her core.
Okay.
Because what she's saying is, if at 6 months, when I said I needed time to process where we are, if you jumping in another pussy, then what did I mean? What did we mean?
Right.
So, because you didn't have a definitive answer, I got your kids over here. I'm taking care of your kids.
And see, this is my thing. What if she fell into an illness and was sick for 8 months? On month 4, did you go out and pop something because you can't pop me?
So I want to ask all of y'all a question. I want to ask you, Big P. Big P, should she take him back? Because she's thinking about walking out. Is his excuse or is his reasoning sufficient enough? Because his thing is, I didn't know if we were getting back together. I had been 6 months. I didn't know, but I fell for somebody else. I cut it off immediately. Big P, should she take him back?
Sure.
Why do you think she should take him back?
I don't know how he said that to get go on somebody else.
See, here would be my fear.
He said, I don't know. I just said so you can move on to somebody else.
This would be my fear, is you never have an appetite for something until you eat it. And so...
That D. Hey, put the camera on me.
Yeah.
That D.
And so, before you may have never, ever considered going outside of this marriage, you stepped out and, I said, okay, we need a break. Let's think about what we're doing here. First of all, your thoughts are not clearly if you're up in somebody else's guts. You're not thinking clearly. Okay. You're, and then secondly, what?
Gutturation. Did y'all hear what he just said? Big P said to my, what if it smells good?
Right.
Can you have an appetite for something that smells good? Okay, good.
Well, you might want to taste it, but if you've already eaten it and it smells good and it tastes good, 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to visit that restaurant again. Even if it's you might be good. Oh, you might be so good on your diet. Things are going so well. You just eating your vegetables.
Why you gotta say diet and stuff?
I'm just saying because we talking about food.
Yeah.
We talk you doing really, really good on your diet. And that one weekday or that one day y'all have an argument or that one day something happened wrong, you're like, you know what? The hell with my diet. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there where I know at least it's gonna smell good and taste good.
No matter the price.
You done already paid the ultimate price. I always feel like it's hard to do something the first time. Whether it's to cheat or to beat somebody's ass or to steal, whatever it is. The first time is when it's the hardest time. Wow. After that, you just repeat. You got away with it, so why not? Why not go over there to that restaurant?
That's deep. Yeah. Taylor, so what would you say to her? Would you take him back after the 6 months? I mean, y'all married 2 kids. He thought it was done. Or he didn't know. He didn't think it was done. He didn't know. Taylor looking like she got that look like, nigga, your ass, dude. What would you say?
I don't think I could.
You don't?
Because that's a lot. You thinking, so she doing majority of the parenting right now, correct?
Well, remember he didn't want to take the break.
But still, we in the break.
Right.
We in the
I'm
break.
talking about like the majority of it. She's doing the majority.
Yeah,
of
she
it.
raising the kids too, yeah. He working. He financially he was supporting.
That has nothing to do with how them kids are probably
tripping right now because they are not together. Their home has been messed
Disrupted.
up.
Mm-hmm.
So them kids, they could have been great kids, doing great in school, doing great in their little sports, all of it. But that one little emotional thing, that's a big deal. Their parents been together for how many years do we say?
Oh, they've been five. They've been married 5 years. I don't know how long they've been together.
Oh, okay, but that's still a long time, even for a child, because that's a long time. Even a child's life, how long a child?
Right.
18. Like that's a long time. So no, we don't know how them kids are acting. We don't know what she's really going through, and then for him to have all this little free time to be in something, that's just it's a lot.
And Big P said it smelled good. So okay, so allow me to give my Coach Ken advice. Let me give my I can't say that because Palmer, they don't hear the stuff he be saying behind the scenes. You all don't hear the stuff he be saying that throws me off. Like, like my wife said, I got throwed off. He be saying stuff that just throw me off. But let me kick some knowledge. Let me kick some knowledge to y'all. You more than likely can't work on a relationship while taking a break.
Why do you say that?
Listen to what I'm about to say to you. People have the misconception. See, he might have came back after 6 months, but they never worked on the relationship. See, it's kind of like me. I always tell people is I'm trying to fix something that won't be a permanent thing. So I'm trying to fix something away from the place that the problem exists at. So I'm trying to fix something going on in the house without me being in the house. So think about that for a minute. So when people tell me I need a break to fix it, that's bullshit. It's essentially a way out. Okay? Now I get it. You might need space. But it don't take 6 months for that. If you need to go for a weekend so you can calm down and talk through it, but the way you work through something, you work through it together. And so when people say, to me, a break is a prelude to a breakup. That's just Coach Ken. That's just Coach Ken. So, and what I will say is, I get it. Sometimes you need clarity. There are circumstances where a break is necessary. If somebody whipping your ass, somebody putting their hands on you, yes, that by all means, you break from that. Yes. Okay. But if there is something in the relationship, the communication is off, conflict resolution, you work on that together. That's why you need a guy. That's why you need a coach. That's why you need a coach, Karen. Because you're not going to fix communication apart. You're not going to fix conflict resolution apart.
That's so good. That is so good. And a lot of times, that's the first thing people do is they say, okay, I need space away, and you can't, that's just like me fixing a sink and I'm outside, so you can't, it can't be done. I never looked at it like that, that's good.
And the thing is people, do you know why people walk away and say, take a break? It's because they don't know what to do. That is the reason why it says to me why you hire a coach. If I'm fixing my house, I don't hire Ken or Palmer. I hire a contractor or a plumber or a person who's Palmer look at me like I'm not gonna. I hire somebody who's an expert at navigating plumbing. Right. I don't hire somebody who don't know what the hell they're doing. And so, but the reason why people walk away and take a break is because they don't know what to do. And they think
it's not necessarily that they don't want to do the work. They just don't know what work to do.
They just don't know what work to do. And that's the reason why I'm saying that. And it's not just them. It's a lot of people. Now, it's just unfortunate that when you, and I'm going to be honest, from a spiritual perspective, when you step away from your marriage or commitment, the enemy going to step in. He going to step in. He gonna bring you that fat ass that look good to you, wife, you and your wife, and as Mr. P said, the smell gonna smell good. you know, and that's what he does. As soon as there's a break, the enemy steps in. He steps in and create more division, create more separation. So what is the woman comes to create more separation? And the truth is, and it's gonna look good. It's gonna always look good. What did he say? No confrontation. She laughed at my jokes. It's gonna always look good because the enemy gonna bring something that appeases your senses. That appeases your senses. And so when they bring that to appease your senses, that is why it's not important. That's why the separation is not good, not just because you don't know but because the enemy slips in. And when the enemy slips in, the enemy is going to provide everything you think you need.
Good gracious. Everything that you think you need.
Everything you think you need to be happy.
Until you need what you need.
But what you don't know, what you think you need, what he bringing to you, going to lead to your destruction. And that's the truth.
Wow.
That's the truth.
Audience, I really want to know your opinions on this here. Let me know what you think. What would you advise this couple to do? What would you do? That's heavy.
That's heavy.
That's heavy.
Here's what I would advise her to do. It's going to be tough to overcome the infidelity of it because they were still married. Because they're still married. When you can say what you want to say, they still married.
Right.
And he knew that they weren't divorced.
Yeah, that's
he knew.
He knew. He said something in the letter like, I was good or something because we was on a break or something like that. Like so it was like he had to justify. You know
And
what
that's
I'm saying?
what he said. He told me he justified it. He knew it was wrong. He said, and then I said, so you want her to take some accountability too? I said, I can get her to take accountability for her actions. I can't get, and I will get her to take accountability for your actions. Her dick didn't fall in somebody else. Yours did. And so when I told him that, I said, what it is we don't want to take accountability for what we do. What we'd rather do is blame our actions on someone else. Absolve ourselves of our own responsibility. And I was like, nah, bruh. And if you lose your family.
Yes, I did that, but you, yeah.
I did that, but you was wet. You should have never got wet. If you hadn't never got wet, I wouldn't have never got it in. So it's your fault for getting wet.
I just didn't know he was going down that street right there. He just took me down a curb. I wasn't.
I'm just saying. You should have never got wet, I swear. You should have never had that fat ass. You should have never. Don't blame me, blame God. That's what people do. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
That sounds like something a slick brother would say.
Like, he's talking about God presented it to me. So.
I was just sitting down at the mall on my phone. It walked by. I was not.
That was your test, sir.
And so what we're doing is, and all jokes aside, we're having fun here, but the truth of the matter is, it's going to be hard for her to take him back. And the reason being is because she feels like, now she can't take him back, but she feels like he dishonored the vow. Even though the circumstances were there. And so he can say, yeah, you broke, yeah, you told me to get out and all of that. But he doesn't feel she dishonored the vow. She feels he dishonored the vow.
So they're both feeling a way about each other.
Yeah, but the truth is, the question is still, he got to take responsibility.
Yeah.
He cheated. It was infidelity. I don't give a fuck what she did. I'm sorry.
He went to Bonefish Grill, didn't he?
Yeah, a Big P. If it smelled good though, might have threw him off. Woo! That was a tough one right there.
Yeah, that was tough.
Go ahead, give me the card.
We did
Here, I got you some black joints.
Okay.
You got.
So today, guys,
You gotta hold up the cards.
I heard him. I was gonna.
Oh, y'all didn't hear him.
I was trying to act as if this was like I did all this on purpose when I heard hold them up.
Oh.
And so I folded them back. I heard you say the glasses. I was going to reach for the other kind and fold them up too because you're not helping me fold nothing.
I'm sorry.
And then
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But you can do the spiel while I'm folding, you know.
Hey, y'all, when she hold it up, this is our game, Moment of Truth game. Hey, my wife is a comedian. Y'all know that. Many of you know. And she's a coach now. But she goes around, and when she goes, she sells her game because she be talking about love and me and dumping on me at her comedy shows. And she's super, super duper funny. But she did something recently, not too long ago, a few weeks ago, with some older people at a women's conference. And those people bought that Moment of Truth game. They bought the sex edition a lot. I noticed when I unpacked your suitcase, it was so light when you got back. Because it was heavy when I packed it up, your product case. It was so light when I got back. I was like, they bought all them sex games? You sold every one of them. Every single one of them. Well, somebody out there. Somebody out there
just wants to get to know someone.
Somebody out there getting moist.
They're out there. He's so.
Somebody getting moist.
People gonna think I don't never do nothing with you as much as you talk about doing something.
Or maybe they'll think you do something with me. That's why I'm talking about it. Cause I turned you into a freak, right? But I turned you into.
Okay, I'm about to read this.
But what I'm saying is, but you was willing to be turned.
Hey,
You was willing to be turned.
Hey, is there any way he could be muted?
He gonna anoint the chair.
Okay.
Is there any way he could be muted?
I just
He did that church thing and we closed.
He told Paul, I'm gonna do this. We bring it in. All right, go ahead. I'll bring it in.
Okay, which one means the most to you?
Okay.
Slow dancing to some old music, a surprise picnic, deep tissue massage after a stressful day, pillow fighting, and play wrestling.
A deep tissue massage after a stressful day. A deep tissue massage after a stressful day. You ever notice how, and this is synonymous, you ever notice how, like, my days be long and I lay on you? You may not give me a massage, but you massage my head with your nails and you scratch and you massage. And you ever notice how sometimes you fall asleep? That's the same thing to me. A deep tissue massage, you massaging my scalp and scratching at the same time, even if it don't itch. It don't have to itch. Just your nails and that right there.
Well, let me put this out there. I'm changing the subject real quick and I'm going to go, audience, what do you think? I was just talking to a friend of mine. She was out somewhere and she had a crook in her neck and one of her old friends massaged it out.
Huh?
He's married. If I ever roll up and you massaging somebody's neck, I don't care unless they about to have a seizure and you stopping them from seizing or something.
How did we get to that?
Because we ain't never had that conversation, and it just made me think of that. You just like, if somebody tell you, can you get me right here? You be like, no.
Do your fingers like you just did.
I don't even know how I did it.
How's she doing? She did her fingers like this. What was that? I mean, like, color purple. So let me ask you a question. Read it again.
Okay.
Let me ask you this.
Which one would mean the most to you?
Okay.
A, slow dancing to some old school music.
Okay.
B, a surprise picnic. C, deep tissue massage after a stressful day. D, pillow fighting and play wrestling.
Which one means the most to you?
It would be A, slow dancing to some old music. Yep.
Me and you the other day. So y'all, okay. So I like to see my wife dance because she's a very good dancer, and I like the way she gyrate her hips, and I like it. And so my wife, I could just watch her dance. So October London got the song "Dance on Me." And I love to see her dance and do it. I just be like, that's my favorite right now. She like us to dance, but I don't dance that well. So she have to lead when we dance. But I can see why you like that. When we by ourselves, we have fun.
Yeah.
Because even though I can't dance, you make me feel like I can.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank you
I
for
like
that.
you.
I just want to thank you for that.
Guys, thank you so very much for joining us on another evening. Make sure you guys check out Decisions on Tubi. It is a series that my husband created. We have 3 movies up. Guys, you can watch them all in one night. They are amazing. Ken is in all of them. I am in one. Coach P, Mr. Palmer, he's in one. You guys don't know who he is, but he's actually in one as well.
Taylor ain't in none of them.
Taylor's behind the scenes.
Next season,
Taylor
we're gonna
is
get
the-
Taylor in next
listen,
season.
All of the ads, all of the things that you said.
Yes.
Taylor's not in them because she's behind the scenes
Making
being
it happen.
amazing. Being amazing. So make sure that you check out on Tubi. Now it's on Tubi. Decisions Are Never Black and White, produced by yours truly, Coach Ken. And also on Tuesday, Caught in the Act, Unfaithful, 8 o'clock. Please check us out, or him out. I say us because he is me and I am him.
He is you and he is she and she is he.
Yeah. But you guys make sure
But
you
you know
check
what?
us out.
I know we want to stop on this note right here.
Okay.
But if Tupac was still around, I know you had a crush on Tupac.
I think he's still living. I just ain't found it.
On that note, I'm done.
looking.
I don't even need to ask my question.
I'm looking for you, Pac.
Oh my God.
You can cut us. You can let us go now. I'm done.
Tupac!